Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I find myself in Scotland in a village called Lesmahagow in Lanarkshire, and I'm on the hunt for an abandoned house that later became a mental asylum. See if I can find it and maybe take a look inside. I'll get back to you when I find anything of interest. Just want to show you this interesting bridge that comes along the main road that I think was the main gate of this estate. Obviously goes over a little river, stream, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to walk up the path though, there's people up there looking at me. It seems this whole area was once an estate and is dotted around lots of little random buildings that would have been connected to the main building, which was called Kirkwood House, or Kirkwood Castle the locals call it. Looks like it's also been used for a dumping ground. I think the place is notorious for local kids that come and vandalise. It looks like someone's been sleeping in there. As you can see, there's various buildings around the place in a bad state of repair. I'll have a closer look at this building and see if we can get inside. The hospital itself was closed in, I believe, 2002. I'm quite shocked at how quickly the place has deteriorated since then. You get a few dog walkers around here. I'll let you know if I get in. Managed to get into the this building, which, to say the least, it's properly ruined. Looks like they started building work in here. I've read that the place was going to be done up as a hotel and also flats, but it was both fell through and went into administration. The place, I hear, is too far gone now to ever be repaired and made into anything worthwhile. Looks like the bathroom. Some farming equipment. An old van. Apparently, I hear you get a lot of people coming here to do drugs. Looks like we don't come across anybody. That seems about as far as you can go in this first building. We'll now see if we can find the main so-called castle old hospital. Another little off building that I won't go into. There's far too much rubble in there. Looks like it's been burnt by arsonists. I have found the castle, so I've just got to find a way to get to it. I'm sure that this path heads down to it eventually. There's a lot of pathways through this estate with like lamps and stuff along roads and paths. I imagine the patients of the asylum. Some of them were allowed to wander the grounds at certain times. I also read that Lanarkshire Council bought this building in the 1920s, which is when it was then made into an asylum. And here we are at the, I think this is the north entrance of the hospital, once house. I think it's called Kirkwood House, not Kirkwood House like I said earlier. Looks like they've fenced it off quite recently, but it's also been the fence has been knocked down. Let's see if we can get in. So I've made it into the castle stroke asylum. As you can see, the floors have all been demolished, so you probably can't get upstairs anywhere. Such a shame, it's in such a ruin and it's going to be demolished. But that's why I like to document these things when I can. Not with my son today, I'm alone, which always makes your imagination run wild when you're in a place like this on your own. You can hear all sorts of strange noises. You can see new wooden roof planks there, so they obviously were attempting to do it up, which is such a shame. This place has been burnt down a few times. You also get a lot of so-called ghost hunting groups here who claim they know a lot about the paranormal. In my opinion, they're just thrill seekers. And apparently there are lots of folklore legends of ghosts here, which we'll do a separate section in the video about.
The asylum is supposedly haunted by the spirit of a man who smokes cigars. It's said some cigar smoke can be smelt in random parts of the grounds. The spectre of a spirit can be seen of a man who was stabbed to death in the throat, who's now said to wander aimlessly through the building. The spirit of a man has also been seen looking out of the top story window and is said to be the doctor who died there in the asylum of a heart attack. The walls of much of the castle collapsed in around 2015, said to be the angry spirits protesting the proposal of it being turned into a luxury hotel. A boy called Michael also haunts the rooms, and it's said that he fell from the grand staircase and he died there. He playfully turns on and off many of the lights.
You can actually see some steps there that go up. You can see all the scaffolding through there, so they've definitely been doing it up. There's a ladder here to another floor. Do I dare climb it? I'll have a look. There is another floor. I've climbed up the ladder, but I'm not going to walk on the platform. I'll end up falling through, I imagine. It's the last section, I think. Did just see some two guys that look like they're in their 30s walking by, looking a bit suspicious. Don't think they saw me. I wouldn't be surprised if I got shouted at by somebody. This was originally a house before it was an an asylum. You've got some old steps here. I expect the weather here in Scotland, which is a lot harsher from where I come from in southern Britain, has deteriorated it a lot faster than it normally would. This is the looks like the north entrance. Just let you have a look at that. Such a beautiful building, especially this tower here. You can see why they call it a castle. But it was only built in the late 1800s, so it's definitely not a castle. See where a fairly new part. We'll take a final look up into the entrance, up the steps. And I'll probably end the video here. That old fireplace there. Probably hasn't been used for a long time. Yeah, some more new flooring there. All to no use. I'll say goodbye for now. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.